Hi everyone, it's Daphne, and it is summer, my favorite season of the entire year, and something I like to do every summer is make a summer bucket list, because I think beyond, your daily goals, your life goals, your artistic ambitions, and your creative work, it's always fun to have a little adventure. It's quite late at night, but I was just feeling, I don't know, very frenetic. I think it's the Gemini season. I have my trusty journal that I love. I thought I'd just share with you my 2026 summer bucket list. Because summer rolls around, I'm always scrolling through YouTube looking at everyone else's summer bucket list. It's probably my favorite video out there, so I want to join in. I want to join the fun. If any of these call out to you, please take them and tell me if you are able to check it off. I would love to know that. So, first things first, get invited backstage at a concert. I don't have a plan for this one other than to hang out at the stage door until the band, whoever's playing, comes out, and then talk to them and then just ask if me and whoever I'm with can go backstage with them. It's gotta work if you do it enough times, right? I just love backstages. I grew up in the theater, and I think backstage is honestly the most magical place of any venue. It's so cool, and that's why I want to go backstage. But I've gotta be careful with this one, because I do know that some people will be expecting some funny business, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking to be backstage. So that's my number one. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Number two, post on Substack more. I am so neglectful of my Substack. It's really bad. And for as much as I love writing, I find creative nonfiction a lot more challenging than fiction. I'm a fiction girl. That's what I write. It's what I've always been drawn to. And I want to challenge myself with writing creative nonfiction. It's so intimidating. The people who write creative nonfiction and do it consistently and just open themselves up so vulnerably on that stage, I'm never not impressed by it, but it's terrifying. I feel like fiction maybe almost gives me a veil, because frankly, fiction too, the author's fears and hopes and dreams and unresolved traumas are all on the page there as well. You just have, the distance of it being a fictional story that makes it a little bit easier. With creative nonfiction, you're like, that's me, and that's my fears and hopes and dreams and traumas, and here it is, and I'm putting my name on it. It's very scary. So I want to post on Substack more, and it's not like I haven't done it. I have plenty of posts up there. I'm just not consistent about it. I get scared away and I need to get myself back on there. So post on Substack more. Let myself be more vulnerable in that way, challenge myself in that way, and hope that my words resonate with someone. Number three, read a book recommended to me by a stranger. Now this one is so easy. I always talk to strangers all the time. I love to talk to strangers. I've never even thought to ask a stranger to give me a book recommendation. And I love books, and I love reading, and I'm a writer. You'd think that I would do that. Next time I'm talking to a stranger, I want to ask them, hey, recommend me a book. What's your favorite book? Or what do you think I would like to read based off of our one conversation we had? I think that would be really cool. And then I guess either I'll keep it at that, or I'll get their contact and let them know what I think. That'd be kind of fun. Number four, perform an original song at an open mic. This one actually scares me. This one actually terrifies me. So I have both songs for my novel that I'm writing, and I have some jazz songs that I've started working on. Sharing my fiction at a live reading was one of the scariest things I've ever done, and I know I'm just even scarier than that is gonna be sharing an original song. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, number five, have a birthday bash. If you couldn't tell, I'm a summer baby, I'm a July baby, I'm a Cancer, and I want to have a little birthday bash. I haven't really ever thrown a birthday party for myself, which, shocking, I know I'm so gregarious and such a princess, and everyone in the world is just clamoring to come to my birthday party. But I've never thrown a birthday party for myself before, and I think that would be a lot of fun. So I already have a theme in mind. It's a secret right now. I'll let y'all know when I make it happen. Number 6, farmer's market dinner party. Concept is simple. I go to a farmer's market and I make dinner for a dinner party with the things that I find at the farmer's market. I think that would be so cool. We have some really incredible farmer's markets here in New Orleans, and I just think getting some heirloom or some Creole tomatoes from a farmer's market and making a pasta sauce or a caprese sauce. I'm already seeing it. It's already all coming together. Getting a sourdough from a farmer's market and using that for the bread, and oh my God, onions and leeks, and you see it? I feel like that would be so fun. Having not just a dinner party, but a dinner party that's the ingredients are from the farmer's market. They're as fresh as they can possibly be. So I'm gonna have a dinner party this summer. Number 7, a fancy dinner with drinks and a jazz club afterwards, or drinks at the jazz club afterwards. It's not like I haven't done this before, but I just want to put it on there. I want to be intentional about it. You know what I mean? We have a lot of really good jazz bars in the city, in New Orleans, obviously. When I get my jazz, I tend to go to more underground events, which I adore, love. It's honestly what I prefer, is the more underground, cabaret, backyard, party sort of events. But I want to go classic. One night, I want to go classic. I want to go somewhere really fancy. Probably, knowing me, it'll probably be Italian, because I'm obsessed with Italian food. Everyone should go to a jazz club as often as they possibly can. Number 8, learn a song on a piano. I've had a keyboard right over there in this very office since 2020. I bought it during the pandemic. It was a pandemic purchase. And I still haven't learned to play it. Ah! Oh, it's shameful. It's so bad. It's so bad. I struggle with the drills. I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna sit down and learn if I'm forcing myself to sit and drill at the piano for hours at a time. So I want to learn a song, and this is the way that I operate with everything. I really, really struggle with drills, and I know that I end up making it harder on myself when I learn things. But in dancing, I always hated across the floors growing up. I always hated being at the bar growing up. I was like, just teach me a dance. That is how I learn. And again, I know that's technically just making it more difficult on myself, because getting down the basics and the fundamentals first makes that easier. But I hate drills so much. And so I feel like if I learn a song on the piano, even just a basic one, it will be more motivating for me to sit down and actually practice. So I want to learn a song on the piano, and maybe while I'm at it, I'll learn some more scales. Number 9, I want 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now this one, obviously it's up to YouTube, and I suppose the quality of my own videos. It's up to YouTube if I reach that goal. You know, I can't go in there and force people to subscribe to me. But if you want to subscribe to me, I have 99 subscribers as of making this video, and I am an ambitious girl. And so I want 5,000 by the end of the summer. That is my goal. So that also means being more consistent here on YouTube, which I was for a while, and then I wasn't for a few months because of personal things. And now I'm back. And now I am again. That's my goal for the summer. That's one of my bucket list items. This is the most out of my hands bucket list item on here. Everything else are things that are up to me, whether I manage to do it or not. This one is the most like, I'm putting it up in your hands, universe, whether or not I get this one. So we'll see. It'll be a really lovely treat if I do. Number 10, make my penny lane coat. Okay. I feel like, let me show y'all. Hold please. I found this bolt of green, and because it's night and because I hate cool lighting, so I only use orange lighting. It's not gonna show up very well on camera, but that's okay. It is this green velvet, and it's got these like kind of coppery floral print on it. I found this whole entire bolt of green velvet from an estate sale for like $40 a year ago. And you know, this is what's crazy about this one. A year ago, I said, I really want to recreate Penny Lane's coat, and not Penny Lane's coat. Fun fact. Let me put that down. Okay. Fun movie fact, fun sewing fact for all my sewing freaks out there like me. Penny Lane's coat in Almost Famous is not an Afghan coat like many believe. The costume designer based it off of 1920s opera coats because she said, and she was correct, in the 70s when this movie is set, Penny Lane could not afford an Afghan coat. Afghan coats had only just started gaining popularity in the 70s, so they were wildly expensive because they were made out of typically suede and real fur for all the way around the collars and the cuffs. She could not afford that. It is more likely that she would have gone to a thrift store and found a 1920s opera coat buried inside the racks and gotten that. And the costume designer made that coat out of a beanbag chair. Isn't that crazy? And if you notice, her fur collar does not extend all the way to the hem because it is not an Afghan coat, it is an opera coat. So, a year ago, after I was doing all this research, I said, oh my God, I would love to recreate Penny Lane's coat as close as I can to the movie with the green velvet and the white fur. Not even a week later, thank you, universe. Not even a week later, I saw an estate sale that said, you know, this woman was an avid seamstress and she had a room full of fabric. And in the back, in the corner, against the wall, I find a full bolt of green velvet. And it's been sitting here for a year because I haven't done anything about it. I did get a pattern off Etsy, like a recreation 1920s pattern for an opera coat. I did some deep dives. I did some deep diving and I found a good picture. I found a few good pictures of different angles of the coat to be able to try and recreate it. I've been putting it off because I've been intimidated, frankly, because I want to do a really good job and I want to get it as close to the movie as possible. Even though it's summer, even though it's not the right season for it, even though it's, you know, 100 degrees with 90% humidity down here, I want to make my Penny Lane coat this summer. I want to stop procrastinating and I want to tackle this project. How I'm going to do this in between rehearsals and querying agents and writing, I'll figure it out. I'm really excited about that one though. Number 11, learn the hot honey rag. Okay. Would you be shocked to find out that Chicago is one of my favorite musicals? Oh my God, who would have guessed? My deepest secret, right? Chicago is one of my favorite musicals. And I've always been obsessed with the hot honey rag. But I love the hot honey rag. I think it's one of the coolest, aside from the rich man's frug, I think it's one of the coolest Fosse dances ever. And I have always been intimidated by it because it's an intimidating dance. And so I've just never learned it. I've just never bothered. And so I said, no, you know what? This summer, I'm learning the hot honey rag. I need to recruit a Velma. I need to find a Velma who will, actually I do have a friend who'll probably learn it with me. I think I do have a Velma who will learn it with me and we can like just boot camp it over one weekend and get the hot honey rag. So that's it. My summer bucket list. I don't even know if this is relevant to anyone else in the world but me, but that's what a bucket list is meant to be. It is not meant to be for anyone but you. That said, some of these things you might find fun, you might want to do yourself, like I said earlier. And if that is the case, I so urge you to do it. And I so urge you to make your own summer bucket list. I just personally find that summer is the month that I come alive. And I know it's kind of strange for me to say that since I live in New Orleans, which is a city where people run away if they have the means to do so during the summer. They go somewhere else because it can get so hot and miserable down here, but I don't care. I love it. I prefer to sweat than freeze. I hate the cold so much. That's just me. That's just me. I don't know what to tell you, that's just me. But summer is the month where I feel the most alive. I feel the most out of my shell. And again, it's probably because I'm a summer baby. It's the season that I was brought forth into this world, and so it's the season where I feel most comfortable. I do think that you kind of tend to see that with people. People's favorite seasons tend to line up with the season they were born in. Anyway, I hope that you make a summer bucket list, because I do think that there's something about this season that just encourages fun and play, which frankly, that's what we're put on this earth to do. I really encourage you to sit down and ask yourself and actually consider what you will find fun this summer. What would actually be interesting to explore or discover or check off? What's a new skill that I've been wanting to learn and have been putting off? What's a project that I've been putting off for a while? What's something that scares me and gets me out of my comfort zone that would be kind of thrilling? Things like that. That's what I want you to put on your summer bucket list. So, yeah. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment video. I can probably tell by how much I'm rambling. I was just literally making my summer bucket list. It's late at night because I'm a bit of a night owl, and I just thought, oh my god, wait. Let me actually make this a video because I love watching everyone's summer bucket list videos, and I just want to hop in. I just want to join everyone. And if any of these things resonated with you, take them. They're yours. We can share them. And if you liked this video, help me get to my summer bucket list goal of 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, and hit the subscribe button and hang out. And towards the end of summer, in a few months, I'll upload a video of all of my summer bucket list things. And if you want to hang out with me on other platforms, I'm on Instagram. I'll link it down below. I technically have a TikTok, but I honestly got really fucking mad at that app and I just deleted it off my phone. So I'm not posting on there right now, and honestly I probably won't post on there for a long time because it pissed me off. Sorry, TikTok pissed me off. So I'm on Instagram. So if you want to hang out outside of this, and Substack, since I'm going to be more consistent on that as well, I will link those down below. If you like this video, please like it. And if you have any summer bucket list ideas of your own, I want to hear it. So leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.